Hello, it's Mark from Cars and Cameras, and I get emails constantly asking me what's the best lens for my Sony a6500. Well, I got three really nice power zooms for you. I have the Sony 18-105 f4. The next lens is a very nice lens a lot of people don't know about. This is a Sony 18-200 millimeter 3.5 to 6.3 power zoom lens. It's primarily a video lens. It's a very, very nice lens. And we're going to take a look at that one. And of course the last one here, the Sony G series 28-135 cinema lens, one of my favorite lenses. And let's go ahead and take a look at these lenses. So we got on the a6500 in 4K 24p, the Sony 18-105. It's a very nice lens. You know, I think it's around $600. This is a good piece of glass. There is a slight amount of barrel distortion with this lens. But it's really cool. It's very, very good optics. It's a very, very good lens. And our second lens here, this is the Sony Cinema lens, the 28-135. Very, very good lens. You can't go wrong with this lens. This is an excellent lens. Really, really good piece of glass. And it balances well with the Sony a6500. This is one of my favorite lenses, and as you can see, it looks very good. It's a very, very good lens, very bright and sharp. A little bit brighter, of course, than the 18-105, but excellent, excellent lens. And the next lens we have, this is the Sony Power Zoom 18-200 on the a6500, and this is also a very good lens. It's not as fast, but it has more reach because it's an 18-200. So it's an excellent, excellent lens. I like this lens quite a bit for certain applications. They use this lens on quite a bit of cameras, but it does work really well on the Alpha 6500. It's a very, very good lens, and it resolves well. It's very sharp and clear. So our next tests are nighttime shots. So look at this one. So this is with the 28-135 cinema lens, and shot at f4, wide open, and it does a very good job. It's pretty sharp and clear, and this is a good lens. It is. It's a very, very good lens, and like I said, it resolves well, and it's very, very bright and sharp and clear, and it's a good piece of glass. It is quite a bit more expensive than the other lenses, but it does give you really, really good results. If you're looking to make music videos or even your own your own feature film, this is the lens to have because it's got hard stops on it. On the focus, this is a good piece of glass, and it's a real value. I think it comes in at about $2,500. This is a really good value, really good bang for the buck with this because cinema lenses are expensive, and this is a great lens, and it works really well on the Alpha 6500. It's just a really good piece of lens. So the next lens we have here, this is the Sony 18-105 on the a6500. Of course, also everything in 4K. And it is a very good lens also. Like I said, this lens does suffer a little bit of barrel distortion, and it's not quite as bright as the 28-135, but it's a great lens. I use this lens a lot also. I really like that, all the zooming and everything is all internal, so nothing erects out of the lens when you use it. It's just one size. So it's a great lens, and you can see here it does a great job too. I'm using the power zoom here. It's a good piece of glass, so very nice lens. Our next lens is the 18-200, the 3563. Now this is a variable aperture lens, but as you see, as I'm zooming in, you can't really tell. It does a pretty good job, and typically you do not want to zoom wide open and do what I'm doing here, but I just kind of show. This is a video lens, and it's a nice lens. A lot of people don't know about it. It's kind of flies under the radar, but it's a good lens, and it's pretty good. Now this lens does erect out from the body quite a bit, and something to consider. But like I say, it is a very, very, very nice lens. So that kind of concludes the nighttime shots. Now I have some shots back in the studio, and so here's a shot here with the 18-105. And like I said, this is a good lens. It's a very, very good lens, and I'm of course holding it handheld here. and it does a good job. It's a very nice lens, and for the cost, I think it's around $600. It's a good piece of glass. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very, very good. All these lenses have their purpose. So here's the 28-135 again. Very bright and sharp, but it is heavy. This is a heavy lens. I did do this shot on a tripod because the lens is heavy. You can do it handheld. Now here's the 18-200 power zoom, it delivers respectable results also. So guys, there's my quick shootout with the 3 power zoom lenses. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. A lot of cool, interesting things coming very soon. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.